What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. And guys, I want to do this quick video. I saw this story a couple of days ago, and it's about RoboCop. You know, they're doing a RoboCop, I guess, reboot. I don't know if you could call this a reboot. It's a prequel. That's what you want to call it. Yes, it's a prequel. So they're going to do a RoboCop prequel. Here's the catch, though, without RoboCop. All right, it's the world of RoboCop, but there's no RoboCop because it's a prequel. So I guess this is before, RoboCop came along. All right, so I want to share this with you guys and get your opinion on this. Does anybody want this? Do you want a new series? It's going to be a TV show based on the world of RoboCop, but before RoboCop. All right, so this is on GameSpot.com, and it says here, RoboCop prequel TV show is in development, guys, with 100% less RoboCop. And it says the show would focus on the city of Detroit before RoboCop's creation. Oh, that sounds so exciting, doesn't it? And this is by Matt Elfring. And it says here, RoboCop is a very much, it already starts off making no sense. RoboCop is a very much a product of the late 80s. It was a story about a police officer who died and was brought back to life and turned into a cyborg who was an unstoppable force. I remember that. Dun, 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 dun. Stop, or there will be trouble. And I'll buy that for $1. And then, although the movie was a violent rated R romp, it appealed to everyone, even kids. I remember they did a cartoon. It was a Saturday morning cartoon, RoboCop, based upon a cop who got freaking killed after he was like totally riddled with bullets and everything, but that they made it into a kid show. Ain't that America? And the franchise saw numerous sequels, TV series, video games, and a reboot movie. Now there's a new TV show in the works taking place before RoboCop was created. Writer Ed Neumeyer, who penned the original film, explained to Movie Hole Movie Hole. Yeah, there's so many jokes there. I'm not going to say it. He explained it to Movie Hole that a TV series will revolve around Omni Consumer Products and the company's vice president, Dick Jones. He says, I'm working with these two writers, Dave Parkin and Roy Gibbs, who brought this idea to a TV producer friend of mine, who then brought it to me, explained Neumeyer. The first time I heard it, I knew it was a cool idea because I could see a lot of things you could do with it. It's such an interesting character. I guess he's talking about Dick Jones. The show would take place in Detroit in the near future, following the rise of this corporate giant, one that would eventually lend its tech to the Detroit Police Department, which they would use to turn Alex Murphy into RoboCop. Dun, 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 dun. Stop, or there will be trouble. The series will follow Jones as he slowly becomes the sleazy villain we see in the first film. However, the road to getting this idea made into an actual TV show is a long and rocky one. With any luck, if MGM is willing, we can find the partners. We can get this pilot made if we can convince a bunch of people. It's amazing how many people you have to convince. If that all works out, maybe we'll get a TV show up. Luckily, the RoboCop prequel isn't a huge long shot, as there is another movie in the works for the franchise titled RoboCop Returns. Okay. All right, like Batman Returns. Is that what's going on here? Because honestly, what this is reminding me of is like Gotham. You know, like when you hear about Gotham, like before Batman. You know, and they just did that, so you got to see like all of the makings of the villains and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, RoboCop is not nearly as interesting and compelling as Batman and Gotham City. You know what I mean? It's just I don't see it. But you know, you got to give these things a try, right? Abe Forsyth will direct the film, which was originally going to be helmed by District 9's Neil Blomkamp. RoboCop Returns will be a direct sequel to Paul Verhoeven's classic 1987 film, so a prequel series could be a streaming service companion show, much like how HBO Max's Gotham series will be one to Matt Reeves' The Batman. All right, well, that's the end of that article, guys. And what do you think about that? I mean, listen, personally, I feel like Hollywood has got prequel fever. You know what I mean? It's like you just want to do prequels to everything, and sometimes you don't need to see prequels to everything. I heard somebody say before, we want to see a Star Wars prequel starring Rose Tico. We want Rose Tico to have a solo film. It's like, enough. You don't always have to know where people came from. You know what I mean? Especially like supporting characters. You know what I mean? They're supporting characters for a reason. They're supporting the real character, the real interesting character. Sometimes I guess it works. I don't know, guys. If you can think of any time where a prequel worked starring a supporting character, Better Call Saul, maybe. You know, there's a few of them out there, I suppose, where they could actually make it work. But when you have something like RoboCop, man, without, I don't, I mean, I guess, but the writing would have to be on point. But like I said, I'm just tired of the whole prequel thing. It's like I want people to use their imagination to see what goes beyond. You know what I mean? Like with Star Wars, enough with the prequels. You know, we had a great prequel trilogy, but they want to keep going back. Like, how did Han Solo get his name Solo? How did he meet Chewbacca and all this stuff? Like, go forward. You know, that's what I want to see. I wanted someone to have the imagination to imagine what would happen, you know, after these events. You know, something even more epic. You know, if I dare say that. But I don't know, guys. You know, you let me know how you feel about it. And like I said before, please let me know of any prequels based on supporting characters that actually worked for you. You know, you can let me know in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this. A TV show based on the RoboCop universe without RoboCop. Let me know what's up with that. All right, and as always, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. And when you subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you get all the notices, you know, for when I make my videos. You can catch me on Twitter. The link will be in the description box, as will this article. All right, so let me know what's up, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.